When the last game of the World Cup ended, we had a new world champion of square-based Warhammer. Behind us, 2 days, 5 rounds, 360 games, 1 winner. Let's rewind now and go back to the day before the event. Friday, September 26, 2025. The venue was ready and looked great. Ranks of tables after tables. And that first moment inside, everyone I met was excited and waiting for the next day. Some matchups for round 1 looked pretty much decided on paper. England versus Hungary, Italy versus Switzerland. But on other tables, the odds were less clear. Germany versus Spain, Belgium versus Poland, and my favorite opening table, Netherlands versus USA. The pairings for round 1 had been locked in weeks earlier, so every team came prepared and with a plan, and with a head full of doubts. Are we ready? Did we miss anything? I think quite a few of us had a short, sleepless night. Day 1. Time for the most important part of any team tournament, the player pairing. And after that, it's time for Warhammer. 3 hours, timer ticking down. End of round 1. And results coming in. Some as expected, like Italy beating Switzerland or England beating Hungary. But we also had some interesting results. Denmark won over Sweden with an impressive score. And so did Finland over Scotland. Belgium beating Poland was not unexpected, but still it was an important score for the rankings. And now to the unexpected outcomes. Netherlands took down USA with a small win, and Spain beat Germany by quite some margin. And this gave us the following ranking after round 1. Italy takes the lead on uncapped battle points, followed closely by England. Then come Finland and Denmark, all 4 teams on 100 battle points. Spain, Belgium, Norway, France and the Netherlands also take wins, but with smaller margins. From the USA downwards, losses across the board. The real surprise, Germany and Poland both lost quite high and are down in places 13 and 14. With round 2, the Swiss pairing started, and teams of equal ranking were paired. And right away we got one of the heavyweight bouts everyone wanted. Italy versus England. Then the Nordic clash. Finland versus Denmark. And Spain was facing Belgium. And down at the bottom, Poland versus Germany. No one saw that one happening on table 7. And with the results rolling in, we saw England winning over Italy by just 6 points. Denmark smashing Finland. Belgium sweeping Spain 100-60, and in the middle, France dominated Norway. The Netherlands handled Ukraine cleanly, and the USA takes a crushing win against Wales. And at the bottom, Poland wins against Germany, and it's not even close, 92-68. After round 2, the ranking shifted. Denmark took the lead with 195 battle points. Belgium close behind. France surged up to place 3. England only on 4th place. The Netherlands were the last undefeated team. Italy and USA lead the 1-win bracket. And Germany, with 0 and 2, stuck at place 17. A rough start, but in teams a comeback is always only 1 good round away. Next up, round 3. Once again, 1st place 2nd, 3rd place 4th, and so on. Up to place 13, where the pairing shuffled slightly due to earlier games, because no team can face another more than once. Denmark versus Belgium, the match everyone is watching. England versus France. If England really wants that crown, this is a must-win. And the Netherlands against Italy. Can the Dutch stay undefeated? On the mid-tables we see USA facing Finland and Poland meeting Spain. And down at the bottom we have Germany against Wales. If the host nation wants to stay alive, they need a big win. And then it's results time. Denmark wins over Belgium by just 2 points. Is that enough? England gets a decisive win over France with 100-60. And Italy reminds us why they are one of the main contenders. And they beat the Netherlands by a 30 points margin. Finland takes out USA. Is this a meta thing? Or did the Americans just have a bad day? Poland runs over Spain and wins 98-62. Sweden bounces back with 100-60 against Switzerland. And Germany finally wins 160 against Wales. After 3 rounds, the standings tighten up. England climbs to first place, with Denmark trailing just 7 points behind. Italy closes in, now 4 points behind Denmark. Belgium is right on their heels, only 1 point back. Poland sits 13 points behind Belgium. The USA still hang in the top half, but with a negative win record. And Germany fights their way up to 11th place. Spain drops to 15th. And for both, the title chase is over. And at the bottom, Ukraine, Switzerland and Wales are still waiting for that first victory. It's Saturday evening, 9 PM, but no time to rest. Because every team knows tomorrow decides everything. So it's time now to run through pairing options and find that slight edge that might give a victory. Round 4. By 9 o'clock we see the matchups. England versus Denmark, Italy against Belgium, Poland facing Finland, USA versus France, the Netherlands versus Sweden, and Germany against Norway. The top 8 are all within 37 points. When round 4 ends, England had won against Denmark by 4 points. England is now the last undefeated team. Belgium took a big win against Italy and kept their claim to the title alive. Poland secured another strong victory and locked themselves in as a podium contender. USA beat France by 10 points. And right behind them, the Netherlands and Germany scored higher and start closing the gap. And at last, Switzerland gets their first win. Heading into the final round, England leads by just 2 points ahead of Belgium. Poland sits 20 points back from Belgium. Denmark just 1 point behind Poland. Both may be too far behind for the title, but the podium is within reach. The USA have to close a 12-point gap, and the Netherlands and Germany just sit 1 point behind the USA. Italy in place 8, 1 point behind Germany, are the last team with a slim chance for the podium. Round 5. England against Belgium, Poland versus Denmark, both fighting for the podium, Netherlands versus Germany, and finally, Italy versus USA. The Americans are still in striking distance of the podium. Italy's odds are very slim. And for the last time in this World Cup, it is 3 hours of Warhammer timer ticking down. End of round 5 and results coming in. Poland loses against Denmark, slipping off the podium. It looks like Denmark might take 3rd place. But Italy crushes USA 97-63 and pushes Denmark down to 4th just by 2 points. Belgium forced England to give their absolute best. But England stood up to the challenge and won. And now to the other contenders. Germany beat the Netherlands but not high enough to break into the top 3, ending up behind Poland. France came back with a strong win against Scotland, and the USA dropped back to 10th place after losing to Italy. And then it was time for the ceremonies. Wales is awarded the Sportsmanship Trophy. Italy takes 3rd place. Belgium claims 2nd place, and they won all the best painted trophies. And England is undisputed world champion of square-based Warhammer. And when the celebrations in Melle ended, I realized this wasn't just a tournament, it was Warhammer at its best. And until we meet again next year, go away now and play some Warhammer.